It's the French Richard Herring tribute comedian. We don't want him. Third week running, that is.
It's Fist of Fun, and please welcome your hosts.
I'm Stuart Lee.
And my given name is Richard Herring. And welcome to Fist of Fun, the lifestyle show which has already been described by Somerset's Western Daily Press as not at all funny. That was Chris Rundle there. Chris Rundle. He described it that. Look at this stupid Cornish face there.
The thing to remember about Chris Rundle, though, is he is a TV reviewer for a Somerset newspaper, and therefore has probably not actually seen a television before. And this was given away by this genuinely real sentence in this review, where he says, television demands a conscious effort to sit down and concentrate on the images and sounds on the screen. So, not so much a review of a television programme there as a review of the idea of television.
It's fun!
Yeah, and can I just say at this point as well, 4 weeks in, to any teenage girls watching, please, please, stop pestering us and stop sending in all your letters and knickers in the post.
Just the knickers on their own will suffice. We don't read the letters anyway, we just throw them away. So, anyway. It's great, they're getting all this attention in the papers and
Not really, Rich. No, I hate it, actually.
What?
I hate it. You know what? I hate it because everyone that likes comedy is a horrible, hideous, mad, obsessive, ugly freak, aren't they?
That's not true.
Look at this audience tonight. Look at them. It's like Todd Browning's freaks out there. It really is. There's that bloke in the front row there, for example, right? He is so hideous that the British Broadcasting Standards Authority will not allow us to beam a picture of him into your home. They won't allow it. Barely semi-human. He looks like some kind of weird creature that's been assembled from the discarded body parts of old Hollywood screen monsters.
All right, lay off, Stu. That isn't a freakish comedy fan.
It is.
That's my dad, actually.
Sorry, mate.
He's just down for the week, came to see the show, see how I was getting on.
Yeah.
If you must know, he's having a few problems at home with my mum, actually. Needed a bit of a break, actually, so I hope that makes you feel better.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. Sorry, Keith. Sorry about that. Although, looking at him, it's not surprising, is it, really? He's let himself go, hasn't he? I mean, you know, your mum's an attractive woman. She could do a lot better than that old aardvark face bloke there.
All right, Stu, lay off. That is an aardvark, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
My dad's next to the aardvark. In the jar there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. So, this is your dad, is it, Rich, there? The amazing jarred man of Somerset.
Yes. He copes very well, though, considering.
Well, I wish you'd told me earlier, because I've been dipping my crisps in him all afternoon. It's good, though, because I put them in plain. They came out a kind of prawn cocktail flavour.
Leave him alone. Give him back to me. Don't you worry, Dad. Don't listen to him. Just because someone's a little bit different or strange doesn't mean they can't live a perfectly full, ordinary life.
Well, he can't, can he? He's in a jar, let's face it.
Well, no, he can't. That wasn't a very good example, but otherwise...
Fist.
I am Pestilence, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. My day begins at 6 a.m. Each day, as I have done since the beginning of all time, I ring up one of the other horsemen to see if today is the day. Hello, War.
Pestilence, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. What do you want?
Is it the apocalypse today, War?
Pestilence, has Babylon the Great, the mother of all harlots and abomination of the earth, drunk the blood of the saints yet?
No. Oh. No.
It's not the bloody apocalypse, is it? Rat!
No, I don't have a horse anymore. You have to move with the times, and a horse, well, it's not the most modern or efficient way to spread pestilence around the world, is it? No. So now I've got a milk float, which I suppose makes me the milkman of the apocalypse. And it means I can do a milk round, which gets me out of the house, you know. Yeah, I know what the others say about me behind my back, you know, that I could drive a big fast car or a tank instead, but a milk float runs on electricity, which is good for the environment. I know that sounds a bit rich coming from me, considering that eventually I'm going to be responsible for the decimation of the entire planet Earth. But until that day, we've only got one world, and I, for one, intend to look after it.
Hey!
say the man is an absolute stupid ass. If the rest of us aren't busy, we try and do something destructive with our time. Keep our hand in. War might pop down to the Gulf and write Saddam Hussein is gay, love Kuwait on a wall. Or death might try and persuade Evel Knievel to come out of retirement. We hate being around with pestilence. When the four of us go out together, he makes us look like idiots!
Morning, Pestilence.
Morning, Mrs. Danfleece. Usual 2 pints?
Oh, yes, please, you charmer. It's the best milky we've ever had. And although he's a bit odd-looking, I know lots of housewives round here who'd love to get their hands on his extra pinter, if you know what I mean. I mean his cock.
You do have to be careful, though, because I keep my supply of Pestilence in milk bottles on my float, and once I accidentally got the milk and the Pestilence mixed up, and took me a while to build the roundup again after that, I can tell you. I am a dafty. 8 p.m. I've watched Emmerdale, and it's time for bed. I like the milk round, I like meeting people, and I like milk. Maybe tomorrow will be the apocalypse. I hope not. Mrs. Danfleece's husband is away on business and she's ordered some of my special yoghurt.
Fist of Fun.
We dare you to see them, but don't come alone.
Thanks, Stu. You been up to anything interesting this week?
Well, yes, I have, actually. I've been filling in one of these organ and kidney donor cards.
That's very nice of you. Your organs will help someone to live after your death.
Well, not really, Rich. The thing is, you see, I'm 27 now. My internal organs are largely useless and spoiled. But, what you can do with these is have a bit of fun. There, where it says, in the event of my death, please contact, you can put in the name of someone that you really hate. And, the name I've chosen is the name of the Cornish playwright and puppeteer, Patrick Marver, who appears in The Day-to-Day and Saturday Zoo. Put that in there. Of course, you can do this at home yourself. Now, you don't have to put in Patrick Marver's name, but it is better if you do. Put in his name. What about you, Rich? What have you been up to this week?
Well, you know, I've been a bit worried because I think I've been putting on a bit of weight this week.
Have you? Yeah, you have been getting a bit fat, haven't you?
No, Stu, no. I'm not fat. I am big boned. That's the...
Yeah, and you'll notice with Rich, the biggest bone he's got is this really large curved bone in the front. It's like a sort of shell, like some sort of creature might have, isn't it? A tortoise or something.
Yeah, all right.
Skeleton.
Yeah, all right, Stu. I realised things were getting a bit out of hand last Saturday. Well, it all happened just a little bit like this.
You don't have to do that.
I like doing it. I think it's...
They'll do it.
Hello, Pizza House Delivery. Can I take your order, please?
Yeah, hi. I'd like...
Hey, Richie!
Hey, everyone, it's Richard the Harry.
Hello, matey, number one customer.
Nice to hear you.
Hello, how you doing?
How did you know it was me? Have you got some kind of computer phone that brings up my details or something?
Rich, matey, we would never forget you. Oldest friend and dearest customer.
Miss Erin, I want to thank you. Because of you, my 7 children and their wives and husbands are all still working here. I bow down before you.
Hey, Richie, we was worried about you. You no ring us up at this lunchtime. Where you was?
Look, I just want some pizza. I'd like,
Yeah. 2 large country feast pizza with mushroom and sweet corn, garlic bread supreme, Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and a bottle of Diet Pepsi.
Yes, I've...
Got a few friends coming around for a party. Few friends, eh? Hey, Jimmy Hill, he come round. Jimmy Hill with his big chin.
And my address is...
Come on, Rich. Why you take out the piss from your old mates? We know your address by now. I would hope so.
Look, I'm gonna have to go. There's someone at the door.
Hey, ciao. They already sent me round. It saves a lot of time. Gets the ovens free for all the other customers, you know?
So, I've decided to do something about it and go on a diet.
Oh, diet, Rich, come on.
There's nothing sissy about a man in 90s Britain caring about the way he looks, Stu.
There is.
There isn't, because if fat is a feminist issue, where does that leave Bernard Manning? There are lots of diets, though, you can choose from. This is one I've tried. It's the genuinely real eat more, weigh less diet. This one doesn't work, though. If you eat more, you weigh more. That's the way it works. I believe it works on the principle if you eat so much, you'll get so fat it goes all the way round past infinity and comes out thin again, but doesn't work for me. I think it's based on an old episode of Star Trek or something.
Yeah, another one you could have a go at is this. It's the Cambridge diet. This involves cycling around in a long blue scarf and being rude and obnoxious to decent, ordinary local people. You don't lose any weight, but it does entitle you to a part in any film by Kenneth Branagh. So that's good, yeah.
There's a bit of a side effect with it, though. After about 10 years, you go a bit mad and paranoid and strange and have to run away to Belgium.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that doesn't matter, because everyone there is so fat that, comparatively, you will have some self-esteem, which is nice.
Some people we feature on this show choose to live outside the constraints of society, whilst others, like our lifestyle expert Peter, are forced to do so because they stink. So breathe through your mouths as you welcome him, Peter!
Hello. I've been spending some time with my friend. He's called Donny Oddlegs. Anyway, one of the really good things about never having anything to do ever is that whenever you want, you can go on holiday. Here are some really good ideas of how you can have a foreign holiday, but at a really low cost. Number one, lie on the floor of your bed sit in your pants, like this. And imagine that the bare light bulb's the sun, the bits of dirt and mouse toilets underneath your sand, and the stink from your laundry basket is the smell of a sewage tanker going past. That was quite a big one. Oh, look. Shell. Number two, easy holiday romance. Play with your winky. For a fortnight. Then never see him again. Number three, simulate your holiday flight being delayed by strikes by getting the tube to Heathrow Airport and sitting in one of those chairs for about 2 days. And every now and again looking up at the flight departures board and going... Finally, lots of people make friends on holiday with somebody whose language they don't understand, don't they? So why not go and make friends with the man who stands by the bottle bank next to Balham Tube Station all day? Drinking medicine and shouting. He's impossible to understand. Right, I'll finish with another nice recipe. And Rich did a bit earlier about pizzas, didn't he? And we all know, don't we, how exciting it is to order a delivery pizza. Because you actually get to speak to somebody. Unfortunately, I haven't got a phone. I mean, I've tried writing, but it's not the same, really, is it? Well, here's a delicious solution. Get a Farley's rusk. Smear some red sauce on it. Let's get rid of that. Cheese what sits on the top? Pizza. Oh, and for the olives, green clarets. But remember, this is a delivery pizza, so get a doll. You can buy these in the Everything a Pound shop in Balham High Road. Unfortunately, this one's lost her head, so what I'm going to do is imagine that she came off a motorbike on the way here. Anyway, give her the pizza. Stand her outside the front door like that. Sit back down. Then after half an hour, go... Hello? Pizza? Coming. Thank you. Right, there you go. Remember, you must do that within half an hour, otherwise you'll have to make yourself a free garlic bread for the doll to give you as well.
Very good, Pete. Very good. Come here, mate. Come on, come here. Wait, no, I've warned you about that. Not that far. All right. in there.
Sorry.
Now, some people have been writing into us, Pete, saying that we bully you. That's not true, is it? So that's not true, is it? It's not true we bully him.
You probably slipped then.
I did slip, yeah. Because every week we pay Pete 1 whole can of pop. This is Sun Charm Sparkling Orangeade here. There you go, Pete. Tuck into that, mate.
Thank you very much
You'll love
indeed.
it.
Thank you.
Sorry, I must have got shaken up in the bag or something, Pete. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I needed a shower anyway.
Yeah.
So...
And remember, Peter fans, the more you sympathise with Peter, the more we will bully him. I'm glad we understand one another.
She'll get sacked from the pizza place now.
It's fun!
This is my passport, and in the back of here, where it says person to contact in the event of an accident, you'll see written there Patrick Marber, so, you know, something you might like to try yourself if you have time.
This is the backstage area, Dad.
Is your dad having a good trip? Is he in London?
Oh, yeah, he's had a great day, actually. He came up on the train from Weston-super-Mare, and he's been sightseeing. It's been a really exciting day for him, actually.
Yeah, it must be exciting, because, of course, he's come up from Somerset, hasn't he, your dad? And it'd be very exciting for any of your county folk to climb inside the belly of a giant steel snake and then 2 hours later to be spat out in the fabled city of London, where the people walk about on their hind legs, don't they? Using words and language to communicate rather than just grunts and sort of facial gestures, like back at home. It wasn't so long ago, was it, Rich, that people in Somerset thought that if you went past the Axbridge bypass, you'd fall off the edge of the world? It wasn't very long ago.
As a matter of fact, my friend Brian Bancroft travelled as far as Swindon as early as the late 1980s, Stu, so get the facts right.
Yeah, he did, Rich, didn't he? And he returned with a battery-operated torch, and then he became crowned king of all Somerset, didn't he?
No, he didn't. You didn't. You know very well he only became the Bishop of Bath and Wells.
I like Fist of Fun.
Will you hurry up, please?
Join me and Stuart now as we empty our sacks to pay this week's visit to the gallery.
This is a game here sent in by Caroline and Tara from Devon, where you have to find famous celebrities inside crisp packets. Down here is Peter Stringfellow.
And up there, that's Sister Wendy Beckett inside a packet of pickled onion meanies there. Cheers. This is a pair of pants wrapped in cellophane that Owen Thomas has sent us. They're his father's pants there. Thanks for those, Owen. This is a magic eye picture made out of barcodes. Miss E. Davis says if you stare at this for a very long time, you'll see absolutely nothing at all. So, like most magic eyes in that respect.
And Paul Kelly of Dumfries has sent this in. It's a collection of one-week shopping receipts belonging to the Old Grey Whistle Test presenter, Whispering Bob Harris. There they are. He's bought a Stinger and a copy of Q magazine.
And
he's withdrawn £10 from the Speed Bank there as well.
£2 left in his account. Do keep your stuff coming in to the address, which is on your screens now, while I'm speaking with my voice.
Do we have visitors from space?
Are the many sightings fact or fiction?
I'm going out into our audience now, because I believe somewhere here we've got a couple who've got an unusual lifestyle. Yeah, there they are. Will you please welcome from Solihull in the West Midlands, Adam and Tina Hartiman. There they are. Adam, Tina, thanks for coming in. And the thing about you is you are both modern-day vampires, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Tina, Adam, if you don't mind me saying, the first thing that strikes me about you both, you know, is you don't look very much like the sort of traditional version of vampires, you know.
No, it's Hollywood, really, you know. It's done us a ridiculous disservice, making us into stupid stereotypes, really. You know, because we don't all wear black and have pointed teeth and fly into people's rooms and bite them around the neck and face. You know, to all intents and purposes, we're just like anyone else, really, aren't we, my love?
That's right. Yes, I'm a voluntary swimming teacher for handicapped children. Yeah. And Adam here, he's a member of the Solihull Lions.
The thing about you is that you both do only eat human blood, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. But in this day day and age, we don't slaughter unwilling virgins.
No.
We've got a very supportive network of friends and neighbours, don't we, Poppet?
Oh, yes, that's right. And we only drink blood that they've spilt by accident as well. You know? Say through careless nasal hair clipping, for example. Or if a little kiddie wink has tripped up in the street and scuffed his tiny knee, we're down there.
How does that work in practice, though, Adam? I can't...
Well, we could come and show you if you like.
OK, Tina and Adam Hartiman, thank you. Come on down.
All right, Rich. Now, just imagine, for example, that you've been accidentally smacked in the face.
Then, he's a vampire, could feast on his wound, you see. Then you go,
well, obviously we do get a few crank calls from people who've cut themselves in unusual places. And lots of these cuts, well, they don't look exactly like accidents to me. But as vampires, we're obliged to have a bit of a suck anyway.
That's interesting, actually, Tina, because I've got a bit of a weeping sore at the moment in a bit of an unusual place. I wonder... you know, maybe after the show you'd like to have a look at it with your mouth, perhaps.
Yeah. Maybe later.
Get off! Get off! But Adam, oh God, what happens if none of your friends have cut themselves? I mean, don't you starve?
Well, we have to bend the rules a bit, really, Rich. Can I call you Rich? I feel I know you now. We'll check the bins at the local hospitals, you know, or hang around at local accident black spots and hope for the best, really, you know. But we never try and cause accidents, though, you know, by spreading oil on the road and leaping out in black capes. No, we never do that. No.
Right.
And now my bloodthirst is satiated. Oh, hold on, missed a bit.
Off you come, Poppet. Quite nice, actually, a bit salty.
You were saying earlier on that, you know, all your community are very supportive of you.
Well, on the whole, yes.
Yeah, on the whole, but that isn't exactly the case, is it? We've got a bit of film here from your local priest, the Reverend Raymond Van Halen.
For all intents and purposes, Tina and Adam are a very nice and respectable couple. They're very community-spirited, and they aren't doing anyone any real harm. But, as their parish priest, it is my duty, in accordance with God's holy written law, to nail huge wooden stakes through their hearts until they be dead. It's not a very pleasant duty. I much prefer christenings.
So that's a bit different to what you were saying, isn't it?
I mean, we've all got very different beliefs.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I was him, I'd make sure my windows were shut, especially during the night. Yes, because even the tiniest opening can let in unknown wonders.
Well, Tina, Adam, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you at the end. I'm in that. That's my plate in there. OK, thanks a lot for coming in. Cheers. Thank you.
He's odd, that bloke.
Yes, isn't he?
He's odd.
Fist of Fun.
In a desperate, endless fight against a nameless horror.
This is my girlfriend, Julia, Dad. Yeah, don't be scared. It's only a photograph. Don't worry, it's fine. Oh, I love you, Richard. I love you too, Julia. Can I come to the arcade with you tonight?
You've got lots of pictures of Julia Sawalha from Press Gang up there, Rich.
Yeah, I'm a #1 fan, Stu. I am. This is a shrine I've created in honour of her talent and beauty. It's nice.
You've worked very hard on that, haven't you?
Yeah,
it's very good.
I love her, you see. I really love her. Because, in fact, my ideal woman would have the head of Julia Sawalha on the body of Julia Sawalha.
Yeah. So, surely you just mean, you know, more simply, that your ideal woman would be Julia Sawalha?
No, Stu, I don't think you were listening, were you? I said the head of Julia Sawalha on the body of Julia Sawalha. I said nothing about them being connected, did I? You've got to listen to what people say.
And is this some kind of door? Does this open?
You never go in there! You leave that alone!
Right,
no one's allowed in there apart from me and one other special person.
All right, OK.
All right, you never go in there!
All
right?
I will go in when you're...
You don't ever go in there!
I won't. Stupid, that is, anyway.
You shut up!
I am Simon Quinlank, here with yet another hobby you can engage in. I am the king of hobbies, and know more hobbies than anyone, even Neil Petark, who only knows 312, the hobby idiot. What do you need for this week's hobby? Some paper and sellotape. The use of a photocopier or photocopying machine. a flask of weak lemon drink, and a face. This week's hobby is called photocopying your face onto a piece of paper and then sticking that piece of paper with sellotape, face facing inward, onto the window of a right-wing celebrity. Here is what you must do. Go to the photocopier. Press your face against the photocopier glass. Like this. And then pull down the lid as far as you can. Take care not to crush your head to a pulp. Then press the start button. And hey presto, a photo image of your face will appear. You will notice that the nose and cheek appear as if pressed against glass, because they were. Next, choose a celebrity who has openly professed his or her right-wing inclinations. There are loads to choose from. Johnny Morris, Gary Newman, Gary Bushell, Ted 321 Rogers, Maurice McWhirter. Today, I have chosen the news of the world's voice of reason, Lord Woodrow Wilde.
Go to the right-wing celebrity you have chosen's house. Sneak up to the right-wing celebrity's lounge window, and then stick the photocopy of your face to the window with sellotape, with the face facing inwards. And then hide yourself in the right-wing celebrity's garden and wait until the right-wing celebrity returns. If you didn't drink your weak lemon drink earlier, drink it now. Quickly! There won't be any time later. Lord Woodrow Wilde is back. Wait until Lord Woodrow Wilde gets into his lounge. If you can't really see what's going on, you might like to get a bit closer to the window so you get a better view.
Look at Lord Woodrow Wilde's face!
Clear off. And then run away quickly. Remember to take your empty flask with you, as it may be used in evidence against you. Don't worry about the photocopy of your face. A photocopy can't be used in court. Probably.
Fist of Fun. It makes me mad with power.
Anyway, it's the end of the show now. Thanks a lot for coming along. Next week we'll be looking at some...
Have you seen my dad? I left him over there.
Yeah, he was down there.
Where is he? Dad? Peter!
So I thought it was pickles.
Peter, you ate my dad.
I mean, I thought you left it for me like the can of pop. It was delicious.
You ate him, Pete. You ate my dad. You ate him up.
Would you like me to sick him up for you?
No, leave him, Rich. Eating your dad is a mistake anyone could have made. Come on, let's leave him.
I'm gonna get you.
No, leave him.
But he was my dad, Stu. I loved him.
I loved him as well, Rich. He was really...
All right, no, okay, leave it. Okay, get in your box, right? It's not the time for violence. It's the time for remembering, you know, what a good bloke your dad was and contemplating that, right? And anyway, he was only a bit of meat anyway, wasn't he? Let's face it.
Yeah, you're right, okay. I suppose.
Thanks for coming along.
See you next time.
Week.
Bye.
Oi, Tina tells me you've got a bit of a weeping sore.
No, but it's cleared up now. It's all right.
Hey, shut up.
It's gone. It's cured.
You want it.
It's all right.
You want it.
No, I don't. It's fine now.
It's fine now. Leave it.
That was fun.